UC Santa Cruz, home of the banana slug. Many college applicants seek to call this place home. After all, it's a campus surrounded by beautiful skyscraper redwoods, vibrant wildlife, and the beach, which is only a 10-minute drive away. 1 year ago, it was on this campus where a most extraordinarily odd love affair was taking place. Meet Pamela. She's a second-year undergraduate student at the University of California, Santa Cruz. She's involved with the school newspaper, loves makeup, and enjoys pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. To the world, she may just be another average college girl. However, Pamela has a big secret.
My name is Pamela, and I'm in a romantic relationship with Eggo waffles. I just love the way they make me feel. Eggo waffles, when they're done correctly, and I figured out, tried different recipes, but there's something about that spongy yet crisp instant feel of these, and I fell in love. I really did, and since then I haven't been able to eat any other type of food, really. I just eat Eggo waffles all the time. It all started a year ago. At first I thought it was a joke, but then it just kept getting weirder and weirder.
Oh, I love waffles. Oh, she's my wife.
I don't like to judge people when it comes to what they love, but it's just, I don't.
What we have here, I think, is a classic case of food fixation and attraction. It's something we like to call paraphilia, which is basically a term used to classify any cases of sexual arousal that are not really aligned with normal human behavior. Pamela's friends and family have good reason to be concerned about her. If this obsession with these Eggo waffles continues, it could affect not only her personal relationships, but her professional ones as well. My guess is that this has to do with something traumatic in her past, something that has caused this psychological dependency on these breakfast items.
Pamela's close and intimate relationship with food isn't the first case of a person falling in love with their cuisine. Hyper-idealized images of food have been a part of human society for as long as we've even had food. The biblical story of Adam and Eve was a story about the fall of mankind, all because of a single fruit. The book of Genesis narrates that God places the very first man and woman in the Garden of Eve. The garden was full of all sorts of life and fruit trees, but there was one tree that God instructed them to specifically steer clear from, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. This fruit, temptingly out of reach, was so complex that a single bite brought complete awareness of all the sins of the world. Relationships and involvement with food is an idea present in Confucianism, culture, and teachings also. Confucius attached great importance to food, describing it as one of 3 basic conditions needed for founding a state, the other 2 being army and trust. Confucian philosophy strongly believes that food and friends are inseparable parts of life, and that a life without food and friends is considered as incomplete and improper. A Russian man back in 2015 married a pizza because, according to him, love between humans is too complicated. Guy Fieri is another example of true, unbridled, and romantic passion for food. For Fieri, food is not just eating energy, it's an experience.
When asked to be interviewed further about her relationship with Eggo waffles, Pamela declined. However, she left us with this letter. My relationship with Eggo waffles is not something I made up. The feelings I get when I pop a box of them into the toaster oven are real. I give love to my Eggo waffle, and my Eggo waffle gives love to me. A true love connection does not always have to require two sentient minds. I know that Eggo waffles love me back, so that is why I consider myself to be in a relationship with them. Also, they turn me on.